Yo, so yeah, my mum. Let me explain. So for those who don't know, last year in December, I decided to stop doing YouTube and moved back to England to pursue my dream of becoming a film director. And by the end of January, I'd finished a script that I was happy with and then found actors, crew, and locations to film it. And in total, there were 25 people who worked on the film across about 4 days of filming. And the movie itself cost about $3,500 to make. The final edit was finished by April, which means it took about 4 months overall to make, which is actually very quick for a short film like this that has a lot of actors, locations, and different scenes. Especially since I literally knew nobody who did filmmaking in the UK. So I was effectively starting from zero and had to find everybody through posts online. The only person out of the 25 people I knew was Andreas, who actually paid for his own flights to fly over and do the cinematography for the film, which was awesome. And as you'll see, he's very talented at. So yeah, once the film was fully complete, it was time to start showing people. And of course, because I'm living with her, the first person who saw it was my mum. And her reaction. Imagine showing your mum a really disgusting video for 15 minutes straight. Imagine her face afterwards. That was my mum's face. She called it embarrassing and told me I should not show it to anyone or upload it online or anything. I should just bury it and move on to the next one. Which sounds like a harsh thing to say to your son, but it's not. And I'm grateful that she did that. People who sugarcoat their comments and tell me my stuff is good when they really don't mean it, just to protect my feelings because they care for me, are literally hurting me, not helping me. Because if you're willing to look me in my eyes and crush the thing I've worked so hard on all year, then I know that when you look me in the eyes and tell me that something I've done is brilliant, you're being truthful and I can trust your opinion no matter what you say going forward. And please don't misunderstand my mum. She has always supported my dreams and done everything she can to help me achieve them. She's my #1 fan. She was a single mother who raised 3 like crazy boys all alone, but still found time to take me to football matches and training, sometimes up to 5 times a week all over London. I never would have played for Arsenal Youth Academy. I never would have played semi-pro. None of that would have happened without her. She is an angel. I love you, Mum. But yes, she did say that my movie was embarrassing. So let's address that. The thing is with filmmaking or any art form is it's subjective. Everybody has an opinion and everybody has things they like and dislike. None of us are the same. There has never been a single film made in the history of time which doesn't have at least one person which sat there and was like, nah, it wasn't that good. And there never will be. So when she told me not to share it with the public or my audience, it comes from a place of love. She was worried people would hate it and it would ruin my career that I'm working so hard for, which is understandable. So I explained to her that if I'm ever going to have a career worth having, I can't be scared of what people think. I can't be scared of people hating it or anything like that because that's out of my control. I can only create things that I love and I want to see and just hope that people similar to me out there will want to see it too and that eventually it will find its audience. Not everyone's going to like it and not everyone should like it. If you're writing things which are for a general audience trying to please everyone, you're just going to make something really generic and grey and boring and just basically you're going to make a Marvel movie. And the world really doesn't need any more Marvel movies. For my work to be original and represent me and to stand out and to not just be another voice in the crowd, I have to make the stuff that I like and that I want to make, and I have to be prepared that a lot of people are not going to like it. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, which is fine. Eventually the movie will find its audience and the people that like it will like it, the people that don't will don't. And even if everybody hated this film, it's okay. This is my second film and it's not going to be my last. Still learning, I'm still growing as a filmmaker, and it's just all part of the process and the journey. But if you really want to be an artist and make art, you can't be afraid to show the world your art. So after I told her that, she actually changed her mind and she told me she thinks it's a great idea for me to release it to the public. And now she's as excited for it to be released to see what people think as I am. Which brings us to the main point of this video. It's time to let the world see it. Now, for my English-speaking audience, you could just go ahead and watch the film now. But for my Korean-speaking audience, let me just give you a little bit of context. It is a comedy film with a very British-style sense of humor, which means making Korean subtitles for my Korean audience was actually quite difficult because there are cultural nuances and differences in comedy that can be very difficult to translate, I found. But together with my usual translator, Johan, and my friend Shin Tong-un from the channel Dick Hunter,
Finally, I find
and from some of my other Korean friends, I have created the best possible subtitles for you to really get the jokes and enjoy the humor style. And yeah, hopefully it translates well, but it's just difficult between 2 different cultures to get the comedy style sometimes. So yeah, I hope you will enjoy it. If you are like my mum and you don't, that's okay. The next film I'm currently writing is a dark dystopian sci-fi, and the movie after that will probably be a whole different genre. So if you don't like this one, hopefully you'll like the next one. If you don't like that one, hopefully you like the other one. Hopefully eventually I'll make a film that you do like. So yeah, anyway, the link for the film is below this video. Personally, I really love this film and I love making it. And that's all I want from my films. If I can say that about every film I make, I'll have had a very successful career in my opinion. Feel free to give your honest opinion about it in the comments. Don't sugarcoat your opinions to protect my feelings, because that really annoys me. And it's not going to help me at all. Literally, you're going to do more damage by doing that. And yeah, I'll try to upload again soon and give you guys another update on my journey. So for now, enjoy. Peace.